Good morning. Chucking it down, absolutely heave-hoing it. Try and set the timer now. There's the thing. We'll give it a little bit, see how it goes. Really just into, I'm in because it's hammering it down with rain there. And what can you say? God, it's so nice there. And it made people so nice on the back of it. People were a lot more, I think they're a lot more friendly than the sun shines. Certainly more agreeable. It's certainly in Scotland anyway. But it's gone now, so we're back to covered up and cold and wet and miserable. No snow. No snow this year at all, which is quite surprising. But I meant to say a big thank you to a lovely comment on my last video from Dana Wrigley, who comes from Maine, northeastern America, sorry, I get it right and whatnot, who said she's thoroughly enjoying the videos. That's good, that's good. Well, that's getting a few views. There's a few people that give me a thumbs down, but I can see why. But, it's just a bit of fun, a bit of good thing. So, anyway, she wrote very kind words and extremely pleased to see it. It was very nice of her, and hope she enjoys. And I don't know what she actually works on herself, what she actually does, but she's got a shop there, so I don't really know. And I was going to type out a reply on the comments, but a reply to her comment, but I thought about it, and I went, oh, gee, I'm not terribly good at that. I think I am until I get started, and then I kind of lose track on it. So this is, in a way, a thank you. It's a thank you to all the people who watch my videos. You never thought at one time you would be doing this kind of thing, but you never know in life that things change all the time, and so you've got to evolve. As I say, if you don't evolve, you may well become extinct. I think extinction is probably on the cards at some point, but well, we'll wait and see. My doctor, my latest doctor, a lovely young woman who's full of hope for me, who she's that much hope she's sending me up to hospital for a chest x-ray. So smoking, of course, is the thing. Not good for me. I know it's not good for me, and I'm not a heavy smoker, but there'll be some residual damage, she says to me, with your lungs. I said, no doubt. I think more a worry actually was the dust that I've worked with through the years in various jobs that I've had, and especially in workplaces, machine shops, and all that kind of thing. And I'm reminded, of course, when she said residual damage, of the time that I was working Cedar Lebanon. And back then, of course, there was not the same kind of information on how dangerous this was. And I built a beautiful lich gate that isn't in place anymore, because not that there was anything wrong with it, but the people who are now looking after things decided that it would be better not being there. And it was a really nice bit of work, and it was on the frontage to a restaurant at the time, and it wasn't supposed to be or anything. But anyway, cut a long story short, in functions area, people are getting married. A lot of people used to come, basic couples used to come when they got married and get their photographs taken in it. And it was something that I spent a lot of time on, and it was a lovely bit of work. But it's lying in the yard with the legs cut off it, and all the fancy roof and all the fancy work. It's still sitting there, but it's just sitting on the ground now. You could get angry at these things, especially when you think back to the amount of effort and work you put into it. And would it have been out of place with the new setup, no, it wouldn't have been out of place with the new setup, but I'm sure the people in charge nowadays are determined in some ways to rid themselves of anything that reminds them of me. Because I was once told that I was difficult to work with. In fact, my last boss said to me, Jim, she says, a woman, not that I've got anything against women by the way, but anyway, she says to me, I think you're a bit of a troublemaker, she says. I says, very, very good. Basically because you speak your mind, and you would think that firms and employers would respect the amount of experience you've had through the years and all the rest of it, and go with it, but no, they won't do that, no. They won't shot you. You're there, every time they look at you they feel that, what can you say? But the dust, I mind of reading after I had done all that work, and I'd done an awful lot of lathe work and turning on various things on it in the cedar, and beautiful stuff to work with, lovely, lovely stuff to work with. And then after I'd completed it, of course, I came across some information on it and went, oh my God almighty, and I think of all the work I had been doing with it and how dangerous the dust was. But it's too late, so there's damage in there too from all these asbestos and various other things which you didn't know anything about back then and whatnot. But so that was that, like, you know. But yeah, to show you this. This is to use up any excess resin. I was speaking on the last video and whatnot. So this is honey beer, and it was this a piece of the chestnut oak. The son bought me this on the end of this one time and brought it back and said, "That might be an interest to you, Pops." I said, right. So the piece of, yeah, it's alright, but the beer, I said, oh, that's a honey beer. And so we're going to do a little bit of a feature with it and something. It'll be quite nice once it's all done, and resin it all in place. And it gives me an excuse. Any excess resin that I've got left when I'm working on clear resin, I can use up on this, and I won't feel so bad about it. It's only big enough to use up the excess resin. So that's my excuse for not doing anything with the sticks a day and whatnot. So that's it. But so that's what I'm busy doing, and I will use up the leaves and other bits and pieces at the same time. But it was just in a way to say thanks to everybody that watches the videos and puts up with me, I suppose. Like, the good thing about this is, I think what I like about it is I can rattle on and nobody stop me, nobody interrupt me, and I can just go where I want with it, like, you know. Though I do deserve a bit of thing when I don't really go all the distance. I don't really want to. There's some people I could really upset in this life, but I don't really want to do that. They probably know who they are, but I certainly don't want to upset them. So there's no point to it now. It's all in the past, and you evolve and come through all these things. But just in particular, Dana's comments were really nice, and her words were very kind. And it's a big thank you to all people who get something from it. I enjoy that. I do get a few thumbs down at times, but well, you can't please everybody, that's for sure. Like, you know, I'm quite glad I'm pleasing some people. So we're just about to. The good lady gave me a little shout there. She's obviously looking to see me, so I'd probably better pop up. I don't know what she's looking for, but she won't come in. She's camera shy. I think she was on one at one time, but she didn't enjoy it. I don't think, like, you know. But that's what we're going to be working on. So that'll be quite nice. And as I say, it's a resin. It's been a cast resin, which is fine. It's good. It's all right. And by the time I mix up the resin to put it in place, and I'll add a bit. I'll mix up some clear stuff and then put some yellow in, and put it tabs in as if it's in amongst the honey. And then we'll probably need to, it'll lead on to other things, but it always does. It starts away as something simple and then it grows arms and legs all over the place. You say to yourself, why the hell did I start this? Did I need to do this? No, I don't. But you do, because you know what? You enjoy it. You enjoy it. And why not? If you get some enjoyment from it, that's all that matters. If people like it, that's even better. If they don't, so be it. But if you enjoy it and get something from it, then good enough. You're not going to make any money out of it, but that's not the point. The point is just to keep yourself amused and enjoy what you're doing. And that's what we're going to do, or continue to do anyway. So we'll leave it at that now. Oops, there's the bell. Stay by the bell, that's it, like, you know. So we'll go and see, maybe she might have made me something nice to eat. I very much doubt that, but she might have made me something to eat, which is, well, it's always nice. This is always to it. She looks after me well. She does look after me well, this is for sure, like, you know. She's very good to me. She puts her well. Not as bad as it used to be. Anyway, we'll catch you again. Cheers.